After a refreshing night's sleep in the Lake Louise campground, we woke to a beautiful morning, ready to explore the wonders of the Canadian Rockies. Banff National Park is one of the most visited national parks in Canada, and we made reservations over 6 months in advance to camp there. Today our priority is to visit the popular glacially fed lakes in the area, Lake Louise and Moraine Lake.
So this right here is an electric fence. It's to protect the campers and probably more so to protect the bears that live around here, to keep them from getting into people's tents and food and stuff. That way they don't have to put the bears down. So it makes us feel safe and it keeps them safe.
Parking at Lake Louise and Moraine Lake is basically non-existent unless you are willing to get up at 5 a.m. Luckily, Parks Canada provides a great bus network in the park. Our plan for the day was to take the bus from the campground to the village, then transfer to the bus going to Lake Louise, which would allow us to then take the shuttle up to Moraine Lake.
This is the line just to get a ticket to ride the shuttle to see Moraine Lake. The next shuttle is even for a couple hours that you can even buy a ticket for.
While we waited for the next shuttle to Moraine Lake, we took the short trail up to Lake Louise.
We made it to the beautiful turquoise Lake Louise. Looks like a glacier in the background there, and we've got this Chateau Hotel behind us here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Parking is non-existent here, so you have to take a shuttle from the campground to get up here, unless you want to get up really early in the morning.
You're gonna stand right there?
We say Lake Louise. Lake Louise is a very crowded place. The shoreline is crawling with tourists. If you are looking for solitude, there are definitely better places in the park to find it.
Is the water warm, Nolan?
No.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
It's from...
This is a glacier.
The water's from a glacier?
Yeah.
Which glacier? Up there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So is a glacier, right?
I think it is.
Who's that giant
We left the lakeshore and made our way into the opulent Chateau Lake Louise Hotel to grab what turned out to be an expensive bite to eat before we headed down and hopped on our shuttle to Moraine Lake.
We're on a bus to go to Moraine Lake. What's out there, Nolan?
Usually have a on my sightseeing.
The first thing we tackled when we reached Moraine Lake was the Rock Pile Trail. The Rock Pile is actually the terminal moraine from which the lake gets its name. Some of the best views of the lake are found from the top.
Yep. Keep going.
The intense blue color seen in glacial lakes like Moraine Lake is due to the way light refracts through the water that contains rock flour, which is deposited by the surrounding glaciers in the mountains.
This is Moraine Lake in Banff National Park. Never seen water like this. It's pretty crazy. Kids found an awesome perch up on a rock over there. Moraine Lake has definitely lived up to its reputation. It's absolutely stunning, beautiful blue color.
That lake down there is so cool. I wish I could swim in it.
Have you ever seen a lake like that before? What color is it?
No.
Super blue? Blue like
Toothpaste.
toothpaste blue?
We left Moraine Lake and returned to the campground to get our vehicle. There was still enough time left in the evening that we ventured over to Johnston Canyon. This canyon has multiple cascading waterfalls and an elaborate path of suspended walkways that traverses its length.
We are doing the Johnston Canyon Trail, and it is 9:19 at night. It's still really light outside. We're definitely starting to get up north, and the days are getting longer and longer. And we're also starting to lose track of time, so we're kind of worried once we get to Alaska how we're going to fare. We might be out at midnight and be like, oh, yikes, it's late, time to get to bed. But it is really cool that you have so much time during the day to do stuff.
And there's no crowds.
Yeah, there's no crowds right now. It's just us mostly out here.
cold. I see a fence up there behind the waterfall, so I'm thinking we can go around.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Kylie's up for continuing the hike. Are you gonna stay here?
You see that? It looks like Yellowstone, like a mineral.
Yeah. It's a little scary. We made it. Be careful.
Where? Cool. Whoa! And you wanted to turn around.
There's stalactites up that cave. I don't know if you can see them, but
Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, maybe a little.
Walking Johnston Canyon felt like we had stepped into a Lord of the Rings movie. It was a spectacular end to a day filled with amazing wonders. Tomorrow would see us head north to Jasper National Park along the Icefields Parkway.